Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining me, you guys. We're going to do a quick hip love. So lots of times, guys, we hold negative energy in our hips, and it's hard to let it go. Hips have a memory. So to break those memories and to create new ones, it takes consistency, it takes kindness, it takes a journey. So having a sense of humor, you guys, is key. Being kind and always showing up. Showing up is half the battle. Recognizing that different parts of your body, different parts of your life need work. And those are the parts of the body and the parts of the life that maybe we don't always love to work on, but the benefits are amazing. So spending some time with those hips today. We're going to start in a cross-legged position, reaching to the sky. Exhale, pull those hands to heart center, and let's slowly walk those hands forward, supporting through the lower back, just in case you're taking care of the lower back today. Walking those hands all the way out and allowing that head to be heavy. So we get an added bonus, even though we are working through those hips, of this lower back release. And oftentimes, guys, when you have extreme tightness in any part of your body, the rest of your body responds. Compensating areas, if you have changes in your gait, your stance, your body responds to that. So it's really about working to find a balance and to prepare and repair those imbalances. Inhale, lift just slightly. Let's walk those hands out to the right. Reach to the left fingertips as far as you can reach and relax the weight of your head. So we want to keep that left sit bone connected to the earth. As we take that left arm up and over, we stay on that right palm. As you reach as far as you can reach, now give a little push through that right palm and lift the right side of the left side of that rib cage. Beautiful stretch all the way down that left side. As you exhale, release your tummy and chest back to your thigh. Lift just slightly, walk back through center. Release the weight of the upper body down. Nestle your tummy and chest down into your lap. And then let's lift slightly and walk it out to the left, reaching through those right fingertips far as you can reach. And we take that right arm up and over, opening the tummy and chest, staying up on that left palm. Turn your gaze to the sky. Keep that right sit bone connected to the earth. Now give a little push with that left hand and lift the right side of your rib cage. Beautiful stretch through the hip, through the waist, through the rib cage, all the way down the arm. And as you exhale, release the tummy and chest back down. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands back through to center, and release the weight of the upper body. Inhale, circle your hands back by your hips, big circle of those arms overhead, reach to the sky. Exhale and release those arms down by your sides. Now, if you are taking special care of your knee, you're going to extend your right leg and cross the left leg up and over. Knees are happy and healthy. We're going to tuck that right foot underneath us as we crisscross those legs. Sitting up nice and tall, we wrap the crook of that right elbow around the knee and pull it in nice and tight. I want you to find that left sit bone and connect it back to the earth as best you can. Breathe, and then slowly take your gaze out over that left shoulder. Find your breath. Slowly release that rotation all the way to come back front, and let's switch legs. So that left leg crosses under. Again, if you're taking care, we cross that right foot up and over, left leg is long. Knees are good, happy and healthy. Tuck that foot underneath you, wrap that right foot up and over, crisscrossing those legs, and sit up nice and tall. Now that right sit bone's probably lifted off the mat. We're going to work to find it and press it down into the mat. Wrapping the crook of that left elbow around the knee, pull it in nice and tight. Sit up tall, feel that length in your spine, feel that connection of both sit bones to the mat, and then take your gaze out over that right shoulder. Nice big deep breaths. And then slowly release that rotation, and we're going to sweep that right leg around and come up onto all fours to tabletop. Taking those hands forward and sit it back to child's pose. Inhaling up to a modified high plank. Exhale and sit it back to child's pose. Inhaling it back to that plank. Exhale back to child's pose. Hold your child's pose. We lift just slightly and walk our hands out to the left, reaching through the right fingertips. Press your hips to the right and release the weight of the upper body down. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands back through center, and now over to the right, reaching through your left fingertips, press your hips to the left, and release the weight of the upper body down. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands back through to center, sit it back to child's pose. Extending those arms out nice and long, hands shoulder width apart, spread your fingers wide. Let's lift the forehead, tuck the toes, press and lift your hips to the sky, up to downward facing dog. Inhaling to high plank, crocodile down. Press it through up dog, and exhale to down dog. Shifting your weight to your left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot to the outside of your right hand. Allow those hips to be heavy. So getting into the groin, getting into the hip, always supporting with the strength of your core and those hands. Breathe. And step it back to down dog. Shifting your weight to your right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot to the outside of the left hand, toes turned out. And let those hips be heavy. Core is strong. We're supporting with those hands. We're lifting out of those shoulders so we're not sinking in. We're strong throughout our being. So what do you notice? One side tighter than the other? Typically that's fairly normal. One more good breath in. And as you exhale, step it back to down dog. And inhale it to high plank, crocodile down. Press it through up dog, and exhale to down dog. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk, step, or hop to forward fold. And we're going to heel toe those feet out, maybe twice, with those toes turned out just a bit. Maybe the toes are just barely kind of hanging off of your mat. And release the weight of the upper body down. We're going to inhale and we're going to lift just slightly enough to extend those arms out. Core is strong. We begin to bend the knees as we inhale. Coming as low as you like. Be mindful, be kind. So you can come all the way down. You can stop where you need to stop. Hands remain on the mat to frog pose. As you exhale, extend those legs. Now you might need to adjust the width of your stance, and that is absolutely fine. Keeping the core strong, slowly lower. We're going to do 3 of these. Coming down into our frog pose, stopping wherever you need to stop to take care of whatever it is you're taking care of. Exhale and extend the legs. Let's do one more. This time we're going to stay low, and we're actually going to come to garland pose. If frog pose is kind of where you want to stay, that is absolutely fine. If you'd like to come to garland pose, we lift the chest and we pull those hands to heart center. Drawing the pelvis through, doing our best to see if there's a wall behind us. Can we get our back against that wall rather than just our bottom? So as we tuck that pelvis through, notice that stretch. Now I just want you to kind of change your weight, kind of side to side. Finding that breath. So kind of front view, so you can see a little bit better, is I'm just rocking side to side. Breathe. And we're going to come back to center. Placing that left hand to the inside of your left foot, I want you to rotate and reach. Right arm to the sky. A gentle press with that left arm against the inside of your knee, and a really big reach with those right fingertips. And gently release. Now we take it to the other side. Right hand comes down to the inside of that right foot. We rotate and we reach. Right arm to the sky. A little press away with that right elbow, kind of left at the back of the arm, and then reach up. Breathe. And release. Now support with those hands, and we're going to extend the legs, and we're going to heel toe those feet out fairly wide, toes turned out. Core is strong. We're going to inhale, and we're going to bend that left knee, and we're going to lower down, and then we're going to rise. Inhale, bend that right knee, lower down, low as you want to go, and rise. Let's do that one more time each side. Lowering. This time, if you like, popping those right toes off the mat. We lift the chest, and we want to make sure that that left knee is over the ankle, so we're not way out over those toes, and extending those arms out if you like. So we're getting into the hip. There's this incredible stretch that's happening along the inner side of your thigh. Release your hands, come back through to center. Let's walk those hands towards the right foot, bend that right knee. Now that left sole of the foot stays connected to the mat. We can stay right here or pop those left toes off and let your bottom come down, extending the arms. Again, we're mindful of that right knee. We want it so that it's not out over those toes, behind those toes, and we feel that amazing stretch. Core is strong. Release your hands, walk it back through to center. Heel toe those feet back in. Little lateral movement, and that heel toe is great for those ankles. Releasing the weight of the upper body to a forward fold. Core is strong. Shift your weight to your heels. Slowly bend those knees. Finding a safe way to come down onto your bottom and extend the legs out long. Flex your feet, reach to the sky. Exhale, lengthen and hinge it forward. Release your hands and relax the weight of the upper body down. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. And release those hands down by your sides. Soften your feet, extend the arms out, and slowly lower yourself down. Slow and steady all the way down. And relax. Drawing your right foot in by your bottom, and then the left. Crossing that right foot over the left knee, pulling the knees in towards your chest. Reach that right hand through your little window. Interlace your fingers behind that left thigh, and pull those knees in. Breathe. Our figure four stretch. As we pull those knees in, just getting some love into that hip. Hopefully you've been feeling it all along. Releasing the intensity, releasing the hands, placing that left foot to the mat. Right leg crosses all the way over the left. Right arm extends out to a T. Left hand to the top of the right knee, and just gently guide both knees to the left. And take your gaze out over that right arm. Close your eyes. Now if you can tell which leg is which, we're going to lift that left foot and we're going to slide it and place it up and over that right foot. It's just going to influence your stretch a little bit more, but it is not necessary at all. Releasing that left hand, slowly we roll it back to center, placing your right foot to the mat just by your bottom. Left foot crosses over that right knee and pull those knees in. Reaching that left hand through your little window, interlace your fingers behind that right thigh and pull those legs in. Nestling those shoulders down against the earth. Breathe. Gently releasing the intensity, placing that right foot to the mat. Left leg crosses all the way over the right. Left arm extends out to a T. Right hand to the top of the left knee, and just gently guide both knees to the right. If it feels right to you, lift that right foot, slide it up and over, resting your leg along the outside edge of that left foot. Take your gaze out over that left arm. So spending some time with the parts of your body that really need the love, guys. I know it's fun to do things that are easy, that we can just kind of flow, but when you really need to get in, and again, change the thought process of those hips. Get in and release that tension. Let it go, let it stay away. Releasing that right hand, rolling back to center, drawing your left knee in towards your chest and then the right. Let's bring those hands behind the thighs and rock it up. Turning to face front, we come to easy pose, and we're going to sit up nice and tall. Turning the palms to face the sky, drape the wrists over the knees, bring your index finger to touch your thumb. Close your eyes and breathe. Slow, steady breaths in and out through the nose. A healing energy from the crown of the head throughout your body. The power of your breath, the power of thought, the power of movement, guiding us through our day. Be mindful and be kind. Be well. Be healthy. Let the love flow through you and from you, making this world a better place. And gently open your eyes. Take a big breath in, reach to the sky. And exhale, pull the hands to heart center. I thank you so much for joining me today. I hope your hips are happy. I hope your body's happy. I hope your brain is in a great spot. I hope you keep the joy and the gratitude throughout the day. Light and love to each and every one of you. Until the next time we can be together, namaste.